I'm sorry because the audio quality is very low. I used different microphones including my phone.
All of the hunters are just sitting on the edge of the ravine, and it took them so long to even react to Dream's actions. And it is kind of sketchy that right when the world spawns in, he runs directly to a village, and there happens to be a ravine with a tree in it. And you're probably going to say, yeah, they do multiple recordings, and yes, I do agree with that. But if you look down here, none of the hunters actually dropped after him when they know they could have easily just won the game right there. This is very surprising, knowing the fact that none of them are actually stupid. Now, this part's pretty weird because everyone drops down and somehow doesn't see his name tag until like 5 seconds later. Again, that's still possible, but it's still kind of sketchy. And the fact that Dream is on half the heart and he's building this slow kind of makes it, like, unbelievable. And it was also very surprising that none of them could get up to him quick enough.
Wait, I see his name down there! He's down there!
He's right there!
Now this part is way too perfect to be real. The fact that Jordan was just standing there for like 5 seconds with all this blocks mined out around him, and Dream could have just gotten punched once and died. But it's still possible, so you never know.
Guys, he's above! He's above!
I don't know if it's just me, but some of their call-ups seem really fake. Especially all of them realizing at the exact same time. It's pretty surprising. Okay, as I'm watching this, it seems pretty fake too because, one, everyone's being so careless now to the fact that he's a fishing rod, and two, there's just no way this would have happened. If you look at this right here, Sapnap drops his axe on the ground, and apparently he didn't know that fishing rods pulled up items from the ground. He just let it sit there on the ground, just expecting nothing to happen. I don't know why he would have just left his axe on the ground like that, but Dream got the situation, pulled it up, and that seems just really scripted to me. Too many crazy things like this have happened in this video, and it's just really seeming fake. And what's even crazier is we're not even halfway done. Now look at this, he drops down, I think it was on accident, to hit Sapnap with his axe, and then he's on 1 heart, and no one hits him for about 2 seconds while he turns around and runs away. There's no way that's real. Looking at this, he reacted really slow here, and I think probably just to make the video a little bit more interesting, so it's more of a close call, so he barely gets away and stuff. And hey, that's really entertaining to watch, but if it's actually fake and he tells everyone it's real and stuff, I don't know. It wouldn't really make sense.
Go! Shields up!
Everyone keep your eyes peeled.
Alright, where is he? He's a compass.
I saw him for a second.
Compass. He's down. Below us.
Alright, so to explain what happened here, he turned into the skin of one of the hunters and pretended to be with all of them, and none of them noticed. The skin looks so much different than the regular one, and he has the name Dream above his head. And as you just saw from the clip, that did not look believable at all. And it's super sketchy that they all just randomly dug down.
No!
Oh my god!
Why is there TNT?
Oh my god!
Get the eye!
Get the eye!
Get it from him! Just see this obsidian. I just hit that.
Get the bro! You threw it on!
Get the eye!
This one's us.
Get it.
You got it! I got it! Good job!
Don't you think if it was 3 versus 1, or however many there were there, or however many people were there, don't you think they would start attacking Dream, especially when he's not blocking his shield looking up in the sky? I think it's sort of suspicious that they all just stood there and waited for the pearl to drop. And that happened multiple times, and they've never learned from their mistake. Alright, and watch this. It's kind of crazy how he just walked past everybody without anybody hearing it, seeing it, or noticing that there are 12 eyes in the portal for a reason. This video is starting to seem more and more faked as the video goes on.
No! You broke the spawners!
See, Dream picks up 2 blaze rods here. Remember that.
Might not have found the other spawner. No, we didn't find it. I think he's probably dead, but... Oh my god, you did. Oh my god!
When Dream gets to the cage, it cuts to him crouching as if he knew exactly where they were. He has the same amount of food, which means he wasn't running around looking for them. Not only that, but go back before he cuts, and you'll see his XP is a little more than halfway. Then it cuts to him crouching, and his XP is lower than it was seconds ago. Obviously something happened that they didn't show here. His inventory after he cuts, he only has 1 blaze rod now. Number 1 is that he leaves the spawner cage and gets killed in a boring or underwhelming way. This would explain his XP being different if he wanted to keep the video going. George broke all the spawners, so he realized he would have to look for another fortress or find wild blazes. And he knows that would be very boring for the audience. Either way, Dream is smart and knows he needs watch time for long videos. So what does he do? He sets up a shocking 3v1 situation where he kills George, getting a perfect amount of blaze rods and a perfect escape. He got a chance to make George low.
I'm so low!
But didn't kill kill him because Bat showed up. They were all chasing him together until it cuts to George about 20 blocks ahead of everyone, giving Dream the perfect chance to kill him and get the blaze rods. Not only this, but George was withered when he pushed Dream, putting him on a significant disadvantage, and George knows he doesn't win 1v1s with Dream often. Why did he push Dream, especially alone? After he kills George, Dream gets the exact amount of blaze rods he needed.
No! He's on the trees, he's on the trees. He's so dead. Get him. Wait, what?
Get him.
Yes, the water. No! Yes! Are you joking?
Do you think the scene was scripted? Well, it was, and I can prove it. It takes 1.5 seconds to get to the bottom of the ravine, and that's all the proof I need. If I know the time they died, I can know the time they jumped. I'm gonna use a timeline so I can show you what really happened. This will blow your mind. Dream jumps at second 0 and lands at second 1. He's covering the water at second 2, and George jumps that same second. But that's not the crazy part. The water is completely blocked off at second 3, but Bad jumps almost a second after. This is proof that if we saw their perspectives, it would be obvious they knew they were gonna die.
I see him. He's through the wall, he's through the wall. Just track him, he's right there. He's like literally. Look. Oh, I see him. Yeah, I see him.
Oh, wait a second. Did you guys see what I saw? Because I saw something that was pretty weird. Okay, so here we have Dream placing a water bucket, and he's picking up the water bucket, remember that, and he's going through his inventory, and he swaps the water bucket, and it's gone. What? Like, where did it go? Like, we have the right to know where that water bucket went.
Back up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
What? Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Dream. You think you are so slick. You think this is some sort of game. But I caught you once again, cheating. Okay, so this is after he blew up the wall. He's sorting his inventory, getting all the crossbows out. He's about to pummel the hunters with all the fireworks he's got. See, alright, he killed them all. In the chat, it's clear. All are dead, right? Right? No, watch closely. Places in all the eyes. And what is that? What? Everyone saw that, right? A mysterious George just pops out of nowhere, even after he died. But I don't blame Dream for planning this though. Here's why. 2020 algorithm needs good watch time. Otherwise, your video will flop.